So, hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the most powerful potential zombie world hand you could possibly have. So, I was thinking about this at some point, and the most disgusting thing you could potentially do with the zombie world cards, well, first off, this combo will require like a 5 card hand. So, the thing is, zombie world could technically, kind of with an asterisk, play turn 0. So how would we do this? So if we look at the effects of a few of our cards here, we have Necroworld Banshee, and the effect of Banshee is that we can, quick effect, banish this card from your field or graveyard, activate one Zombie World directly from your hand or deck. So if Banshee, for whatever reason, is going to be in the graveyard on turn 1, then we have Zombie World on the field. And this is pretty doable. There are certain cards that could allow us to discard the Banshee, right? And this by itself, like, not that insane. So if we were to, for example, I don't know, pair with Chaos Hunter, we don't really care if our opponent does care about banishing cards or not, but whatever. We can still banish cards, so we can banish Banshee that we send off of like a Chaos Hunter, just for example. And then we have Zombie World active, but I wouldn't quite call this playing turn 0. So if we go a little further down the road, I guess, or along my lines of thought here, the next thing is that we could technically summon anything with Glow Up Bloom, as long as we already activated Banshee, and we can do this in the same chain even. So we have Glow Up Bloom. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to your hand, or if Zombie World is in a field zone, you can special summon it from your deck instead. Also, in either case, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except for zombie monsters, so this unfortunately locks you, but it is what it is, I suppose. So we can go like Chain Link 1 Glow Up Bloom, Chain Link 2 Necroworld Banshee if they get sent at the same time, to then activate Zombie World, then special summon a zombie monster off of Glow Up Bloom. So here in this case, we would probably want to special summon something like a Doom King. So immediately on turn 1, we're going to assume for whatever reason somehow we can with a 3rd card in our hand. So we're going to have to open specifically Bloom Banshee and something else. We're going to just make that assumption for the time being, that we have a card that will allow us to do this. So if we then do this, we end up with Zombie World plus Doom King on the first turn, which is technically, I would say, possible. But it is going to require like 5 cards in your hand, which is incredibly awkward, but it is what it is. So how might we be trying to accomplish this? So I was thinking specifically that if I wanted to get these guys into the graveyard, I would need to do them probably at the same time, because I can't think of a card that is going to be able to discard like just however many cards from your hand turn 1. Like what would even do that? I mean, best case scenario, maybe we can activate like Halfness, and technically Halfness mill 3 can mill Banshee and Bloom at the same time, and you're really praying for that. Honestly, that's just tremendously not likely, I feel. So we're not going to account for that, but we just need to open these 2 cards, and we might be able to do Zombie World plus Doom King, hopefully. But I was thinking maybe we could technically use the Megalith cards. So I usually don't play this card, but Megalith Airtron has this effect. During the main phase quick effect, you can discard this card, ritual summon 1 Megalith virtual monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed its level. So technically, we can ritual summon using our monsters here. But here in this case, let's see, it needs to equal or exceed its level. Because of the ritual ruling, we can't go selecting, like, for example, Bloom, then Banshee, to special summon, I don't know, like Ophiel or something. That's just not doable. It would force us to use specifically Banshee, or 1 plus 3. because of like how ritual rulings work, I guess, which is kind of annoying sometimes. But all right. And then we have this other effect, which is not going to be that useful, I guess. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a card you control, quick effect, you can place one ritual monster from your graveyard on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, destroy it. That effect is not really going to come into play here. But yeah, hopefully, we're going to get a hand that looks something like this. We're going to need a second level 8 megalith. It doesn't really matter too much which one it is. I guess like a Bether would be nice as well, because this would at least be a pop, right? So this is being properly ritual summoned, right? Ritual summon from your hand. Yep. So I think the ideal one is going to be Bether, because then we'll have the Aeratron in the graveyard, which will allow us to pop on summon with the Bether. So now all we need is specifically another level 3 monster, and I mean, in an ideal world, it's going to be a monster that does something. And it has to be exactly level 3, because otherwise our levels will not add up properly here, I believe. Actually, it might be fine, will it? Let me think. No, because if we have a level 2 monster here, then our levels will only add up to 7. If we have a level 4 monster here, then we won't be able to use Bloom plus Banshee. So it has to be specifically a level 3 monster, which could be just about anything, really. So we'll just real quickly take a look at level 3 monsters. So this doesn't have to be a zombie per se, it's just any monster in our hand. And thinking about it. Is there anything good that we could possibly send that actually genuinely does something? I don't know about that, actually. Well, we'll just assume it's nothing for the time being. I don't really feel like looking through all of the level 3 monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just right now. So, yeah, we'll just assume maybe, I don't know, you have something kind of normal, like Ash Blossom Joy Spring. So now we're looking at this hand, and it doesn't look like too much, but you know, we're able to activate Aeratron to special summon Bether. Bether is going to pop a card, and then we're able to trigger Blood Bloom and Necroworld Banshee to have Zombie World plus Doom King. And then that means next turn we actually have Bether plus Doom King, which would allow us to make the zombie vampire, I guess, for example. Yep. The zombie vampire, and then we could kind of mill detaching Doom King, and then Doom King will come back turn 3 or something like that. So we have like follow-up play that exists. It might not necessarily be the best follow-up play, but you know, we have that, or we could make like Vampire Sucker get a draw when Doom King special summons itself back. We also have technically, I guess, Avenged Savior, 2 Foolish Burial, technically a zombie maybe. And then we can maybe do something with that zombie. So yeah, we will also draw for turn next turn, I suppose. But yeah, this is a genuine 5-card combo that you need to open like exactly every single card you see here, pretty much, which is, well, pretty damn unlikely to see this exact hand. But yeah, I think it was kind of funny, even if not practical. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.